active day. What do you think about all those fights?
I think it's second, third week of camp. Everybody's tired. They've been going through it at camp, and competitive nature runs high. As long as you can contain it and make sure we're still able to do all the drills. We came here to practice. We didn't come here to fight, but it's good to see that we do have fight in us, and they were going pretty hard. It was an active day.
It sounds like the coach yesterday kind of challenged everyone when he said, "I don't want to see anyone backing down."
Yeah.
Is that message kind of delivered privately too?
Message was received. We came here to impose our will the same way we would do in the regular season when it comes up. We're not backing down from anybody, and I love that mentality. That's all I've ever known. So, like I said, you don't want it to happen, but it happens sometimes.
Can you talk about what happened with your hip and how are you feeling right now?
I feel good. I feel great. It's just preseason. There's no point in, trying to push anything right now. We play September 8th, so that's all you really get ready for.
Do you think you might sit out all 4 preseason games maybe?
I have no idea. When Coach Freddie gets up here, you have to ask him. Him and the training staff have done a great job at just figuring out a game plan, exactly what we want to do. So I'm just following their lead.
Is it something you would play with if it were regular season?
Yeah.
So maybe is it really not that big of a deal?
It's nothing. It's like I've been in this position before. Headlines get made, and it's just there's so much good stuff going on with this team. So many players who are out here practicing, and they are competing, and it's enjoyable for me to be able to be out there with them and be able to sit there and watch and learn the plays and see these guys compete. So for me, it's like I don't want to focus so much on me. I'm good. There's a lot going on that we should focus on, and a lot of people out here making plays. Strong coming along, Higgins making plays. The ball's getting rolling. I'm just excited to get back out there with him, just because it looks like so much fun just watching them move the ball up and down the field, seeing them be efficient, and like you said earlier, not backing down from anybody. So I love this team's mentality. I love this team's direction. I'm just excited to get back out there, be a part of it.
You're so competitive. So is it difficult to contain yourself?
Yeah, it is, and that's the reason why they have the plan that they have for me, because I would just push, and even in the past I would just push. That's the only thing I know. I'm too competitive. I'm too competitive to be out here and not go 110. I don't know any other way. But I also don't like being out here and not being able to go. So it's tough, but you just trust their plan. That's really all I can do.
What can you do behind the scenes to build that chemistry with Baker? I know there's nothing like reps on the field, but is there something you guys can do now with your situation to try to keep up with it?
Maybe go to the movies, something like that. We'll figure out something to do. Me and him, we talk every day. We talk football. We talk about just the little ins and outs of football. Even when I'm watching him make other throws, I'm still coming to ask him, what is it that you're seeing? What is it? And we just talk football all day. So it's not something that I'm worried about. It's some two competitive, fiery people who, just the way that he is, I don't want to let him down. So I'm going to do everything in my power to be exactly where I need to be when I need to be there. And as I've seen already, he's going to deliver that ball.
Now that you're around him every day, what stands out about Baker?
I was around him a lot. Like I told you, I was around him a lot during the off season. We'd go out to eat, we'd do all that. But to be able to see him in his element in football, I love the leader he is. I love his attitude, his swagger. I love all that about him. It's what made him him. And I had heard something that Coach said. He's one of those people who had been told no all his life, so he wants to show you yes. And it's similar for me, So I understand him, and that's why I say I don't really want to let him down. It's somebody who's worked to get to where they're at and who has doubted pretty much all their life. So I understand them. I get them.
So you had a bird's eye view of these 2 days, at least about your offense. Would you say this was a triumphant 2 days for the Browns?
Definitely. Like I said, I'm excited for the direction that we're moving in. I can see it. I can feel it, from you guys. I can feel it from the fans. I can feel it from this team. They're excited about this season. First time being in the stadium, I can feel that energy. I can really, like I told you, I'm an empath. I can really feel that. So I know that they're ready. I know we're going to be ready when it's time.
Hey, this was kind of the first time we got to see Chubb and Kareem both in pads, doing like a full, workload. What do you think of that combo?
All I know is, the season's long, right? And to have somebody who's of that caliber coming in the back end of the season fresh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And what about Chubb? I mean, what have you learned about
From
him?
what I've seen, and even before watching him at Georgia, he was an SEC guy, so I watched him. And he's always been a player to be able to be here in front of him and to see him. I told him, I was like, I wouldn't have thought you was that fast. When he gets moving, he's rolling. So I think he's got great vision. I think he's a great back. Definitely happy to have him.
Odell, you're in your sixth season. Would you like to see preseason games just eliminated, or do you think there's a purpose?
It's so tough. It's tough because, there's guys who are going to make the team by what they do in preseason. And you're going to be able to see what type of team you have through preseason. But it's long. It is a long season to have 4 preseason games, 16 regular season. If you're going to the Super Bowl, 4 more games, it's 24 games. It's a lot of games. So I think there is a purpose. I don't know if you can find a way. I don't know if you cut it down a game. I don't know what you do, but it's just a tough situation.
We really haven't seen yet where it's all come together with you on the field and Jarvis and Kareem and Antonio and Joey. Do you envision and think of what that's going to be like when that happens?
I mean, I could see it just from being out here and just thinking about when everybody gets in, how scary it's going to be. But I'm looking at it now, and whoever's out on that field is going to be scary. It's always been next man up mentality. So whoever's out there, I just think we're in a very good position.
I saw an interview early in camp where you mentioned Mack Wilson is one of the young guys that you saw, and then he goes out and he starts intercepting everything. What did you see in him so early?
I just knew. You could tell a player. You could tell who a person is and what they come here to do. He went to some little school down in Alabama or something like that, so I know that he was a player, and he came out and he's had picks every day in practice, ran them all the way back to the end zone. So for it to happen in the game, we were all like, he just did this yesterday in practice. So not to brush it off, it's pretty amazing for a young guy like him to come out and be able to see things the way that he has and make plays.
Freddie was saying the other day that putting you guys in pads every day has been a culture shock. Have you ever been through a camp like this?
No, but it sounds weird. I would rather be in full pads every single day because when you're in just a helmet and you're going against your guys, it might be certain moments where you might not be as physical. And this game of football is very physical, and it's going to be like that every time we play. So I don't mind it.
Not too much?
Yeah.
Odell, you talked about being a fiery competitor, and it seemed like things were chippy out here today. Do you feel like, as this backdrop drops, do you feel like this team has taken on kind of that attitude?
It's been instilled in us since day one. Coach Freddie talked about it's going to be tough, and we're going to see when it gets tough how bad you really want it. So to be able to see that, I just know what direction we're heading in. I'm just happy to be here.